Hello, Cosmic Angels. I hope that this video is finding you exactly when you need to hear it. I have a message from your guides, from your angels, from your ancestors, from the Ascended Masters, all of the beings that are on your team, with a little bit of words of wisdom and some advice. So if you've been looking for some answers to your current situationship, that's your business. This reading is for you. So if you're open to receive, feel free to breathe in with me. And exhale. Thank you. If it's your first time here, welcome to the Cosmic Corner. I am so honored to have you here. If you feel called, click the link in my bio to check out my website and book a personal reading with me. And with that, let's just jump right into the reading. Spirit, angels, Ascended Masters, and the Most High Gods. What do you have to say to your beautiful collective today? Ooh, the Queen of Swords. I keep channeling Espresso. Now he's thinking about me every night. Oh, is it that sweet? I guess so. Say you can't sleep, baby, I know. That's that me, Espresso. Move it up, down, left, right, oh. Switch it up like Nintendo. You get very much Sabrina Carpenter energy. Graceful, classy, but you say what's on your mind. And it's like, you know, people, there are some singers like Ariana Grande and Sabrina Carpenter. They are so cute and so classy, and then you listen to their music and it's like, oh my gosh, they're talking about some sexy stuff. Like Juno, oh my gosh, Nasty by Ariana Grande. Like yet they maintain their poise, they maintain their grace. You do as well. You might be a divine feminine energy, or you just might be very tapped into that expressive, emotional energy. Sometimes your words may cut. Sometimes your words fucking hurt. Like, because you just speak the truth and the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I saw 222 on the timer. You have always continued to speak the truth. I feel like there's been like a couple of scenarios in your life where you vowed to like never lie again, or like there's no reason for you to lie at this point, or come up with a facade or wear a mask. It's you've seen, I'm seeing, you've shown up and you have seen what it means to look in the mirror and see what you don't want to see. Swords have reflections. You have constantly reflected on the versions of yourself that you don't necessarily want to hold on to, and released them with grace and continued to persevere forward. I keep hearing the name Grace. I'm hearing a lot of like Gary, Grace, Gertrude, Gerald, Geraldine. I'm also hearing Mary, like Mother Mary might be significant to you. Priscilla, I'm seeing Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Some of y'all are very tuned in with your ancestors. If you felt called to this video because you're like, ooh, I want to see what my ancestors got to say, like, that's amazing. But some of y'all might not know what it feels or looks like to be tuned in to your ancestors on the other side, or your spirit team on the other side. They show up in the form of signs. I'm seeing specifically like angel numbers 999, 333, 44. 222 is what we saw earlier. I'm also seeing 1010 as well. Oof. Okay. Your spirit team wants you to know that the money is coming, that the resources are coming, that everything that you have been praying for, they've heard it. They've heard your prayers. They know you're tired. They know, but the tower had to fall in order to create a blank slate. I just filmed a personal reading and I pulled this card, the Skull of Flowers. And this card particularly talks about the universe creating a blank slate for you to be able to look at your life and say, okay, what do I want this to look like? How can I embody that version of myself? What do I need to do? And continue to ask for that guidance. And it even talked about like some flowers bloom from like these little buds from insane disasters like floods or fire, you know. I'm seeing Phoenix, like Phoenix rising energy. I'm seeing a Harry Potter Order of the Phoenix as well. You guys are extremely intuitive, extremely tuned in, and they're very proud of you. They need you to know that it is on its way. You've got to release the due date. There is no due date on divine timing. Okay? There is no due date on divine timing. And if you feel like you need reassurance, I'm here and talk to God as if you're talking to me. Oh my gosh, some people, especially people that are used to more organized religion, would clutch their pearls at the way that I talk to my divine team. But because I'm cussing, I'm like, what the fuck is going on, spirit? Like, I'm gonna need you to do some shit in my life, pop it off, or do something, move something, you know what I mean? But God knows your heart. The divine knows your heart. You do not need to explain your intentions or your reasoning behind the way that you speak. I feel like you might get used to people getting upset over your words or the way that you reacted to something. But in reality, you felt / feel like if people tell you that they know you, they should know you. You know? And it feels like you might have been in situations where it's like, okay, these people around you, they're like gassing you up all the time, saying that you're this, you're that, we trust you, we know your heart, we know you, blah, 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 blah. And then when you get upset over something or bring up something that is genuinely upsetting, they freak out and they're like, whoa, like you're acting crazy right now. Like I'm seeing a lot of gaslighting, like you're acting crazy. It's like, what? How am I acting crazy? Y'all know my heart, right? Y'all know my intentions, right? You know that I would never speak ill upon anybody intentionally, right? If that is the case, call me out, but that was not my heart's intention. Some of you guys might be sick or dealing with a little bit of a cold. I'm seeing runny noses, like some of y'all been crying. Some of y'all been crying. Some of y'all been crying, and I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. It is coming. The material items, the material things that you need in order to progress in life are coming so soon. So Spirit, because we got that Ace of Pentacles, so split the deck to the Ten of Pentacles. It is coming. It's already locked in and loaded. There's something being negotiated for you. The divine is working on some people for you. Oof, because you've broken curses. Curses is what I'm seeing. Specifically, you'll know that you've broken generational curses if, especially like you're a parent and you notice that your children like run to the door and are super excited to see you, like mommy, daddy, like that type of energy. Or your children like to dwell in the living room and just have a good time. Or you, if you don't have children, that's fine. Or you have finally established a space where you're able to sit in the living room and live. I feel like the living room was not necessarily the most fun place to live and thrive growing up. But now recently, I feel like you've been establishing some safe spaces within your home and within your, wherever it is that you dwell. And if you haven't yet, Spirit is saying, keep establishing those little corners, your cosmic corner, your cosmic space, wherever you are. It's going to help you revitalize your energy at the end of a very long and hard day of hearing people out and giving leniency. What does this collective need to know? My phone's at 10%. Like I mentioned, 10, the number 10 or 1010 might be significant. 20, I'm also hearing 2020, like you guys have 2020 vision. Some of y'all might need glasses though, or might wear glasses to read. I am seeing like the eye doctor. The Knight of Pentacles, yes. So with this, there is an offer that is coming around for you. It has been stuck and in place for quite some time because there's been some pieces. I'm seeing like a puzzle. Some of you guys might like to do puzzles or Legos. Something like putting little pieces together. I'm even seeing paint by numbers. definitely some activities that you should dive into as you wait for this to come forward. I'm seeing that you are in God's waiting room right now. So in God's waiting room, there's some toys, there's some books and magazines, there's a little movie playing on the TV. What your favorite movie? What is it? Wicked? Because it's mine. And it's time for you to just sit back and relax and wait for the divine to call your name. Yeah, God's waiting room. You are in this transitionary period. I'm seeing like the waiting room from Beetlejuice. You are in this period of transition. And it's locked in. Like I am telling you, this divine blessing is so locked in and loaded for you. So yeah, the isolation was necessary. The isolation was needed. Split the deck again to the Ten of Pentacles. Spirit, how can they know? How can they know that this blessing is on their way? Because I'm hearing the reassurance is definitely needed because of recent events. Thank you so much. The Seven of Pentacles. You will know that this is coming in if you've been dealing with work frustrations. If you've been working your day-to-day job and you've just been dealing with a lot of frustrating situations in the workplace where people are low-key, they're 11:11 on the timer, like low-key like blaming you for shit, but like not, you know, like backpedaling. Like, but you know, it's not your fault. Like, but you just spoke to me as if it was my fault. You know what I mean? Feeling like you're constantly working and you're not really seeing any results. The Seven of Pentacles says work frustrations, hard work needing to be done either at work or a situation in life. My stomach just did a little tingly thingy. Yeah, I feel like sometimes you guys might have to hype yourself up to go into work, or like feel like you need a little extra to get you through the day. Like I'm seeing like a 5-hour energies, like lots of coffee runs. So with this energy, you will know that this blessing is coming forward to you if you feel like you have been trudging for a while now. This is a sign that your, like the breakthrough is like literally around the corner, but it's all about the perspective. It's all about seeing your situation from a higher perspective, the higher conscious perspective. Because if you keep looking at it as if like looking at all the things that are not going on or that are not happening, or so and so is still blaming me for everything and if you know that there are certain things about your situation that you cannot change, like if you straight up just can't change them, you know, that's when you got to put your hands up and say, God, handle it. Handle them, handle this situation. The divine is waiting on you to actually give them permission to move. No, like the Queen of Swords, like speak your truth, like speak it out into the ether. Like who the fuck is she talking to? Who is she talking to? Just speak it out loud and notice the divine move in your life. It's a matter of perspective. Do not pour energy and water those seeds that have not been flourishing for a long time. Focus on the seeds that are sprouting and that are starting to grow and that give you a one-way ticket out of that pessimistic energy that you are consistently surrounded by. Because I'm seeing that you hear a lot of people that just like to fucking complain. They don't, like, you have a lot of solutions and it's just like they knock down every single solution that you give them. They just want to be mad. You don't want to just be mad. You can be mad, but how are you going to transmute that energy into something bright and beautiful for your future? Because it's a co-creation project. Something to think about. Any last words for this beautiful collective, spirit? Yeah, the Two of Wands is here. You'll know that this message is for you if you've been yearning for a trip or a vacation, or if you've been looking lightly around at the Airbnbs or like some sort of trip that you've been planning on. I'm hearing girls trip or some sort of like solo trip. Yeah, it feels like you've been looking around lightly at some different locations to just like go out and have a good time or go vibe or whatever. Travel, 100%. Travel is on its way to you. To be honest, some of y'all might be getting paid to travel. In this next chapter of your life, I'm hearing 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Notice the changes flooding into your life, because this feels like it's going to be kind of like one thing that domino affects everything else. Rest now, because what's coming is going to keep you busy. My cards are like stuck together. The Eight of Wands and the Seven of Cups is here. And not all money is good money. Not all opportunities are good opportunities. So please keep using your discernment to figure out how to move in the next couple of weeks. Because I am literally seeing 2 weeks, like 2 weeks, your life is going to start to flip. Keep your energies way, way, way up. With the sun here, you're still illuminating all of those red flags and all of those weirdo energies around you. And it's going to feel a lot more heightened. Like you're going to feel like there are a lot more weirdo energies surrounding you in the next coming weeks. Do not allow them to dim your light, okay? You are destined to break through this chapter into prosperity, into movement, into new locations. So especially if nothing has been happening right now, and if especially you're like, I don't know where I'm going because I got this much. Well, you're not going to have this much for long. So keep manifesting and keep lightly shopping. Like, hey, if you feel called, go to the Gucci store and just look around. Dress up, wear your best fit, and go to Louis Vuitton and just see what's popping over there. You know, I'm hearing like Doja Cat, I shut the Gucci store down to be safe. I didn't buy anything, then I left. I couldn't even say that right. I didn't even buy anything and then I left. Like, she shut that shit down just to be safe. And she just window shopped. She just looked around. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that I want. Bye. Settle into that star power now. Because, baby, you are the moon. You are the stars. You are everything. You are everything right now. So cherish this moment of a lull, because what is coming forward is busy, busy, busy. I'm seeing busy bees, and I'm also hearing 7/7, and I'm channeling the artist Kali Uchis. The albums Red Moon and Venus and Orchideus. Those are 2 amazing albums if you need some high vibes and some easy breezy music that is high vibrational and key for manifesting. Yeah, be careful about what you're consuming. I'm also seeing dragons. I'm seeing dragon from Shrek, and I'm also seeing just like dragons in general, Never Ending Story, and Coraline. Okay. Oh, and the singing busts from the Haunted Mansion as well. Very random. Okay, my loves. I hope and pray that this reaches you exactly when you needed to hear it. Let me know how this resonated in the comments, and I hope to see you in another reading soon. Mwah! Bye. Stay cosmic.